Have you ever wondered what the loudest voice in the room is truly saying? In a world filled with the constant roar of self-promotion and the blare of fleeting trends, we are taught to shout to be heard, to display every small victory for the world to see. But what if the most powerful strategy, the one that builds legacies and forges empires, isn't about being the loudest at all? What if true lasting success is born not in the clamor of the crowd, but in the focused quiet of dedicated work? This is a story about the profound power of silence, about a journey that teaches us to let our achievements, and not our announcements, make the most deafening sound. In the bustling high-stakes arenas of investment and business, a different kind of strength is emerging. It's a quiet confidence, a deliberate and understated force. This is the path of those who choose to go silent, to let their success speak for itself. It's a strategy that turns away from the siren call of instant validation and instead pours every ounce of energy into building something real, something that will endure long after the noise has faded. Instead of chasing the spotlight, these silent architects focus on laying a foundation so deep and so solid that the structure it supports cannot be ignored. They understand that when you build with integrity and excellence, your results will echo louder than any boast ever could. This is the essence of sustainable success, where value is not just declared, but meticulously, patiently, and quietly created. At the heart of this philosophy lies the work quietly mindset. It's a principle that has been the secret weapon of countless visionary entrepreneurs and legendary investors. It's a conscious decision to tune out the external chatter and tune into the internal mission. This is the discipline of going silent to break through. It's a commitment to substance over showmanship. Think of a master craftsman, alone in their workshop, shavings on the floor, the air thick with the smell of wood and dedication. Their focus is not on describing the masterpiece they will create, but on the careful, precise work of creating it, stroke by stroke, cut by cut. This is the mindset we're talking about, a relentless dedication to the craft. Whether that craft is building a revolutionary product, a resilient company, or a generational investment portfolio, this mindset fundamentally reorients your entire approach, forces you to focus on the core, the very heart of your endeavor. Instead of draining precious energy and resources on crafting the perfect marketing pitch or shouting your intentions from the rooftops, you channel all that power inward. Become obsessed with refining your product, poring over market research until you understand your customers' unspoken needs, and building a foundation so unshakable that it can weather any storm. Every moment spent away from the distracting noise of the public square is a moment invested in optimizing your operations, streamlining your processes, and ensuring that every single component of your enterprise is built for excellence. It's a quiet revolution that happens behind closed doors, where the real, unglamorous work of greatness is done. One of the most profound advantages of this silent strategy is the freedom it grants you. Operating quietly helps you avoid the prying eyes and premature judgments that can stifle innovation. When you're not under the constant glare of public scrutiny, you are free to experiment, to take risks, to fail, and to learn from those failures without the pressure of external validation. Mistakes become invaluable lessons, not public embarrassments. This quiet space allows you to pivot and adjust your strategy based on real-world feedback, not on the fickle opinions of commentators who lack the full context of your journey. You are no longer performing for an audience. You are building for a purpose. This freedom from external pressure is not a sign of weakness or fear, but a strategic choice to protect your vision until it is strong enough to stand on its own. Ultimately, this path is about building from within. True, unshakable success is not a facade built with clever marketing and empty promises. It is an intricate, powerful machine constructed piece by piece from a solid internal foundation. By focusing on building your internal capabilities, your team, your culture, your technology, your processes, you create something that is not just successful for a moment, but is designed for growth and resilience over the long term. This internal strength becomes your engine, propelling you forward with a momentum that is self-sustaining. It's a quiet confidence that comes from knowing you haven't just built a beautiful storefront. You've built a fortress, capable of enduring the tests of time and the market's volatility. In the practical world of business and startups, this translates into a tangible, actionable strategy. It begins with an unwavering commitment to developing a quality product or service. This means dedicating the time, the capital, and the intellectual resources to research, iterate, and perfect your offering. Don't just aim to be better, aim to be indispensable, okay? A product of outstanding quality becomes its own best marketing tool, creating a loyal customer base that not only returns, but also becomes your most authentic advocate. This is what transforms a simple transaction into a lasting relationship, the kind that forms the bedrock of a truly great company. But even the greatest product is powerless without the right people behind it. The silent strategy emphasizes the critical importance of building a strong team. This isn't just about hiring for skill. It's about recruiting, training, and retaining talent that shares your vision and your values. It's about cultivating a culture of trust, collaboration, and shared purpose. A cohesive, motivated, and exceptionally talented team is not just an asset. It is the living, breathing heart of your organization. Their collective passion and expertise are the fuel that will drive your mission forward, even when the path gets difficult. This internal army, united by a common goal, is your most valuable and defensible competitive advantage. Alongside your people, you must relentlessly optimize your operations. The quiet work of reviewing and improving internal processes is where efficiency is born and waste is eliminated. It's about finding a smarter way to work, saving costs not by cutting corners, but by innovating from within and ultimately increasing productivity across the board. Furthermore, it's about building trust and credibility, one interaction at a time. True reputation isn't bought with advertising. It's earned through consistent delivery, transparent communication, and genuine relationships with your customers, partners, and investors. The trust you build over time through the sheer quality of your work will become your most powerful and enduring form of advertising. This is the essence of the stealth strategy. Launch quietly. Listen intently to feedback, improve relentlessly, and only scale when you are undeniably ready with a stable and proven business model. This same principle of quiet diligence is a cornerstone of wise investing. In a market driven by frantic noise and fleeting headlines, the silent investor chooses a different path. It begins with deep, thorough research. Before a single dollar is committed, they take the time to conduct in-depth analysis of the asset, the industry, the company's leadership, and the broader macroeconomic forces at play. They resist the temptation to chase hot tips or ride the volatile waves of market sentiment. Their decisions are not born from hype, but from a profound understanding of the underlying fundamentals. This research-driven approach naturally leads to a long-term investing horizon. Silent investor isn't trying to surf the market for quick, precarious profits. They are builders of wealth, not gamblers. They construct their portfolios based on enduring principles, focusing on assets with real, intrinsic value and the potential for sustainable long-term growth. They understand that true wealth is cultivated over years, not minutes. This requires a patience that the noisy market often lacks, a discipline to hold firm through cycles of fear and greed, trusting in the quality of the assets they have so carefully selected. A crucial part of this discipline is limiting how much you share, especially in the early stages. Avoid the temptation to publicly broadcast your investment strategies or showcase your portfolio. This isn't about secrecy for its own sake. It's a strategic move to protect your own psychological clarity. Unwanted attention can introduce external pressures and second-guessing that can cloud your judgment and lead you astray from your well-researched plan. True confidence in your own analysis is your greatest shield. When your decisions are grounded in thorough research and a clear thesis, you can remain steadfast, even when the chorus of market opinions sings a different tune. The wisdom of this approach is echoed in the words of those who have reached the highest peaks of success. Bill Gates once cautioned, "Success is a lousy teacher. It tricks smart people into believing they can't fail." This is a powerful reminder to remain humble, to stay curious, and to never stop learning, even when you are winning. It's a call to resist the arrogance that often accompanies victory, and to remember that the same quiet diligence that brought you success is required to sustain it. Similarly, Steve Jobs urged us, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice." This is a profound call to trust yourself, to have faith in the path you have meticulously chosen. In the silence, you can finally hear that inner voice clearly. It is your guide, your compass, built from your own research, your own values, and your own unique vision. It is the voice that will keep you true to your course when the world tries to pull you in 1,000 different directions. To be clear, choosing to go silent does not mean isolating yourself or refusing to communicate. It is not about becoming a hermit in a world that thrives on connection. On the contrary, it is a highly strategic choice to focus on what truly matters: efficiency, substance, and results. It's about making your actions your primary form of communication. It's about building relationships based on the solid ground of trust and proven value, not on the shifting sands of hype and publicity. It is a commitment to a deeper, more meaningful form of influence. So, when the time is right, when the work is done, and the foundation is unshakable, your success will emerge. It will not need a press release or a flashy announcement. It will stand on its own, a testament to the quiet hours, the unseen effort, and the unwavering vision you held in your heart. Your achievements will become the clearest, most undeniable evidence of your journey. They will not just speak for themselves, they will roar. And in the end, that is a sound no one can ignore.